What do we do with Mr.
So they
Cabrera?
want to offer him time served. I really think he should take it and be done with it.
Okay.
He'll never
It's up to you. If you want to do it, do it. Write it up.
write it up. Thanks.
Write it up.
Yes, sir. We'll write it up. He'll never make probation. He can't even get to court, man. Yeah, we're gonna do your paperwork. I'll tell you what's happening.
In order that he's not to have contact with the pop as well, you know?
Thank
Okay,
you.
for sure. All right. Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
See you tomorrow. Bye. How bad do you want this? Yeah. I know. Yeah. All right, it's done. Thanks. All right. You ready?
Yes, sir. Mañana lo traigo.
This is a shame, Cabrera. It's unfortunate that you have not, you've one violation after the other. At some point, it's going to catch up to you, and it's going to be at the worst possible time. Something is going to be going on in your life. Something's going to happen. Criminal cases usually tend to pop up, and people catch them at the worst possible time. Shh. This is going to go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. And I want you to understand, if you're ever in a car, you get pulled over and you have any kind of funky smell, they're going to see this. What do you think they're going to do to you? Right. Even if you've had a sip of alcohol, a toke, even the slightest, I wouldn't ever get in a car because you're begging for trouble. From now on, what we're doing today, you're facing now a minimum of 30 days in jail. If you're not smart enough to consider how to get home on a night of drinking, I will treat you like a child. I will put you over my knee like a child, and I will spank you like a little child, but I will do it with a ton of jail time. Do you understand?
Sir.
It's not hard. Every day, someone dies from a DWI in our county. Every single day. It's a shame. And it's so preventable. One button, $30, wherever you want to go in the city, don't matter where you want to go. Use it. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 8 days that you've done. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal once you accept this agreement. There's no turning back. You can't change this. Do you understand?
Sir.
Here's the thing. You have to be punished somehow, because I want you to understand that we mean business. And I don't think that there's any bigger way to punish someone than to hit them where it really hurts.
Sure.
Number one is jail. Number two, the pocketbook. You will be required to pay the fines and fees in this case. And if you don't, every $100 that you owe, you will sit in jail. I cannot possibly let you go the way that you have comported and the way that you've acted yourself these last 6 months or however long that you and I have been dancing. It's unacceptable.
Sir.
And I want you to understand that we mean business. And if you don't pay it, you're going to owe somewhere like $3,500 right now.
Sir.
And if you don't, $100 in jail, you will sit for 1 day for every $100.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. That is the minimum. Do not drive until you get a license. Otherwise, you're going to be right back over here. A suspended license case is a Class B, just like a DWI. Don't drive. The worst possible thing you can do is drive. Mr. Reyes.
Yes, Your Honor.
I want you to thank your lawyer, because I'm going to tell you now, any other person, they would have dropped you like a bad habit, but he has been nice enough to stay with you this entire time, no matter how many times he's had to put up with your behavior, not to mention, who knows if you even got any money for this case, you know? So you're lucky that you have him even here with you. How do you plead with the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'll find you guilty. I'll send you the agreement. Good luck, Mr. Cabrera.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. So I'll roll the court cost, but I want him to pay the DPS fine, 3,000. Yeah. Listen, I'm giving you a lot of time to pay, but don't stop, because if you do, you will be doing a lot of time in jail. And this isn't the one where you just bond out and you get, no, 100 for every day in jail. I'm going to waive the court costs, but you're going to be doing the other one. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thanks, Judge.
Got to get through to him somehow, Mr. Reyes.
You're right.
Are you Omar de Jesus Guzman Lopez? Sir, you're charged with falsifying drug test results. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Okay, all right.
On August 2nd, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop in accordance to an illegal tinted front windshield and 18% window tint on the front windows measured by a tint meter. The driver was identified as the defendant, and when the defendant was advised the reason for the stop, he said, "I don't care, you give me a ticket for it." And the defendant admitted to smoking the marijuana the day before and gave verbal consent to the officer to search the vehicle. A clear plastic bottle containing a golden liquid was found in the driver's side door. The officer identified the liquid as synthetic urine. Another container of golden liquid was found in the center console. The defendant denied knowing what they were several times. The defendant stated that the synthetic urine was used for drug testing.
Are you showing him on probation or parole for anything?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Lopez, I see that you do have a lawyer at this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have you take a seat. Your case is getting up there, so I'm just going to have him take a seat until Ms. Turner comes, and then we'll figure out how to go forward. Okay?
Sure.
Do not leave. All right? Okay, please.
Last English speaker and then Spanish speaker.
Okay. Mr. Saulnier, is that right? Saulnier? Saulnier. So you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. Thank you.
On November 25th, 2024, officer conducted a traffic stop for a defective driver's side tail lamp in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the defendant, the driver, and sole occupant of the vehicle, and observed signs of nervousness, such as not making eye contact and soft speaking. The defendant stated there was nothing illegal inside the motor vehicle, such as marijuana, and denied consent to search the vehicle. While waiting for a K-9 unit, the defendant stated he had THCA in the motor vehicle, and that was why he was nervous to allow the search. The K-9 arrived, the officer had the defendant exit the motor vehicle, and the K-9 conducted an air sniff around the motor vehicle. The K-9 alerted the motor vehicle, and a search was conducted. The officer located a glass jar in the center console with a green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training experience. The officer also located several empty dime-sized clear bags with an 8-ball logo in the center console, as well as one dime-sized bag with a leafy substance in the driver's side door. The defendant stated he did not eat any substance, and the officer observed a green film on the defendant's tongue. The defendant stated the marijuana is THCA, which was not illegal, and that he bought the marijuana in clear bags, but the officer only observed one small piece of marijuana inside the bags. The weight of the marijuana found was 0.089 grams.
What was the stop for again?
For a defective driver's side tail lamp.
Okay. Mr. Saulnier, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. How old are you, sir?
23.
23. What do you do in life now?
I wash dishes and bus tables at a restaurant.
Okay. I don't want you using. I'm ordering you now not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I'm telling you now, it's not going to go well. You also are on probation for a very serious case, man. You know, you got to have a halo over your head when you're on felony probation, you know, really. You want to apply for an appointed lawyer, sir?
Some time to try to hire one.
Okay, I would get on it like tomorrow because you have another case that it's very possible they now file a felony warrant on you. So you got to be on the lookout. So I'll get on it quick. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Jamae. After that, well, I'll have you meet with Felicia for your bond conditions. And then, oh, do you have a Texas driver license?
Sir.
Can you run this license, please? Do you have liability insurance in your name?
Sir.
Okay, as long as you have both, you can continue to drive. Otherwise, don't drive.
Eligible, Your Honor.
Eligible?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck.